Police for inside Lekki.
They suffer. Mr. President, Nigerians are suffering. Mr. Senator, Nigerians are suffering. Mr. Governor, Nigerians are suffering. Mr. Minister, Nigerians are suffering. On that day, that one no mean say we are going to do violent protest. So now peaceful protest we want. We know if we go to behave like Kenyans. Make nobody advise you to go do violent protest. We need a peaceful protest. We need to work our country. Oh. We don't need to destroy Nigeria. Hungry day, my brother. Hunger day. People they suffer. Hunger day. People they suffer. You don't mean say we we'll go spoil our country. Oh. No go do anything Kenyans they do. Oh. Kenyans don't spoil their country. We no go spoil Nigeria. No go spoil Nigeria. We no go spoil Nigeria. But we go protest. And a peaceful protest we go do. Now peaceful protest we go do. Now peaceful protest we go do. Hunger day. Hunger day. Hunger day. Hunger day. Hunger day. Anybody when give you money, make you go hijack protest. Tell am say no. Make you send your own pikin to go hijack protest. Say na peaceful protest Nigerians wan do. You wey get bad mind, say you wan go protest, go spoil things there. No come out o. Remain for your house. Hunger dey. We no go use come despoil our country o. No go allow anybody deceive you. Go use because of say hungry dey. Spoil Nigeria o. We know say hungry dey and we dey suffer. Na why I dey shout every day. Hungry day. Hungry day. Mr. President, help Nigerians. We don suffer. Mr. Governor, help Nigerians. We dey suffer. Mr. Senator, help Nigerians. We dey suffer. I don go. Let us.
Bad is corruption in the Nigerian government or in the Nigerian system?
Some of the things I recovered were returned back to, people will recover those things from. For instance, there was this case of somebody will recover 80 S-Class Mercedes-Benz car, brand new, houses, farms, motorcycles, and so forth. In a house in Jabi, under information, we got intelligence, and we went there, we saw all those things. I wrote to the customs, the DG of customs, do these people pay custom duties on these vehicles? 80 brand new S-Class, armored plated. The CG of customs said no, they didn't pay. I wrote to Federal Inland Revenue Service. These people pay tax. If you are importing, if you have this kind of vehicles, if you have money to buy this kind of vehicles, they should pay enormous tax to the Nigerian government. They say no, they don't have any record of them paying tax. So we went to court. We got an order of official, and then the court asked us to, we should take custody of those things. It's interim for official, pending the hearing of the case. So I did it. I did a memo to the Attorney General to brief him of what we were doing. But later on, the Attorney General said that all the cases are investigated. They never mandated me. One of them was, came through Panama Papers. You know about the Panama Papers? A Nigerian senator, former military governor, was mentioned that he has properties in offshore islands. Since I didn't have the structures to investigate this issue, which is overseas, I went to the DG, NIA, said, look, please, let us work together to do this investigation. And they did the investigation. The report was sent to me. I sent one to the president and I sent one to the attorney general that this man has over 200 million pounds in the offshore islands.
A former governor, a sitting senator.
He's no longer in the Senate.
No, at the time.
At that time, he was a sitting senator, but he had been president of the Nigerian Senate.
But nothing happened.
Not till today. What of the $69 billion? I got a letter, I didn't prompt them, from an American law firm saying that they have assets or access to a bank account in Texas that has over 69 billion US dollars, proceeds from stolen crude oil. And the 9 billion, 69, the proceeds from the crude oil is 60 billion. The 9 billion is, they mentioned the name, Patrick Aziza, who was National Security Advisor. And I thought it was beyond me, so I wrote to the president that this is what this firm has,
Alleged.
Yes, that they are asking for money, that if we make some payment available, that they will give us the bank, not the holders of the account number, the bank accounts, and so forth and so on. So I went to the president and said, approve, so that we can recover this money. 69 billion, it's a lot of money. Of course, nothing came out of it.
Up to now.
I also did a letter to Attorney General to brief him. But do you know what he said? The day he saw my wife, he laughed in a very sarcastic manner. I think Obla claimed that he will recover 69 billion US dollars as he recovered the money. He was being sarcastic. How would I recover the money when you didn't act as the Attorney General? Somebody has said, look, we have $69 billion of Nigerian money in a bank account in America.
And the government did not take action.
Nothing. Look, it's in the media. If you look at Punch published the story. Punch published this story. Even when Buhari was in office, they did. I think if I would download it and send it to you, nothing was done.
It feels like the government you work for was a failure in that respect.
Why I've said so, that I was disappointed, because I believe so much in the former president, and I worked passionately for him.
But would you attribute the underdevelopment of our country today to corruption?
Why not? Look, if you can, somebody can take $69 billion out of Nigeria. If we have $69 billion, our universities will change, our polytechnics, our secondary schools, we'll have water, and this is just a tip. That is just a tip of the iceberg.
There are so much more.
There is a call for protests. I'm not a part of it. I do not know those who are organizing it. But I know throughout history, protests have ignited some of the most powerful social movements, exposing injustice, demanding accountability, and inspiring hope for a brighter future. Protest holds power. For example, unity in pain. When people protest, it shows them that they are not alone in their suffering. It is a catalyst for change. Protests can reshape agendas and spark crucial debates. It is a voice for the voiceless. And so protest amplifies the voices of the marginalized. Now, true leaders must understand that the essence of protest is to make a difference. And the primary goal is to demand change, not to antagonize government. So instead of demonizing it, our leaders should learn to ask themselves, why are the people protesting? Are the reasons for protesting legitimate? can they address the reasons for the protest before the protest even begins? Now, the answer to some of these questions would be in the affirmative. For example, are there reasons for this protest, or are the reasons legitimate? The answer is yes. There is hunger in the land. There is untold hardship in the land. People are despairing. People are coming down with all forms of mental health. Now, I may not know the organizers or if there are hidden motives behind this protest, but I know this. Success in protest requires proper planning and clear leadership. Ethnic, regional, and religious sentiments only hinder progress, as we have seen in the past in the example of NSAS protests, where the North refused to join the protest against police brutality because for them it was a protest against a Northerner. Yet a day is coming when protests will be unstoppable. Try as hard as you may, you can't stop it. On that day, the people will unite under a common bond stronger than religion, ethnicity, or regionalism. People will be driven by a shared humanity. Before religion was, before region was, before ethnicity was, we are human. On that day, religion will falter, ethnicity will falter, regionalism will falter. Why? Because hunger, hardship, and suffering bind the people together. Hunger will break the chains of religious, ethnic, and regional divides. It will dismantle the manipulations of the elites and the political games that have subjected the people to suffering and untold hardship. The power of the people is formidable when they unite by their shared struggles. What are the struggles? Hunger, not religion. Suffering, not ethnicity. Hardship, not regionalism. Pain, not politics. Do not test the resolve of the people. I call on our leaders to do the needful by addressing the underpinning reasons behind this protest that is being planned. And honestly, just go to the streets and you will see that there are legitimate concerns. People are hungry, inflation is high, life is coming to a standstill in our nation. There is hope for Nigeria. Do not despair. This nation will work. Let us unite together and get it work. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Oro. Protest Yoro. Tell political egunguns to be careful. Make them not go jam the train of hungry and angry protesters on the highway. Remember, hunger knows no tribe or religion. Labalaba oro kan tó bá sì dìgbò lu ẹ̀gún ebi. Aṣọ rẹ̀ yóò yá ni o. Inform those who dictate dates of political oro. Tell those who pays the piper. Sound the alarm in all corridors of power. This protest we hold. Tell the gods that we know pé èèyàn ní bẹ lẹ́yìn oro tó rò fi ń ké o. Tell the man behind the masks that is also a victim. A bottle of schnapps now costs double. Eshu worshippers now manage the quantity of oil they pour on him. The gods are victims too. Remember how they used you during the election to scare and stop voters, but they can't use you to stop hunger. After the election, when your veils were lifted and the little naira given to you was swallowed up by inflation, you were the first to shout, "Ah, ebi ń pa wá o." Tell the man behind the mask not to forget that hunger is dealing with him and his family too. Oro doesn't have a special market where they buy things cheaper. Ebi jọ ń pa gbogbo wa ni o. Ẹ̀yin oro olóṣèlú, ẹ má torí àtẹnujẹ ba ìṣẹ̀ṣe jẹ́. You are also a victim of hunger caused by bad governance. Tell Oro, this protest we hold.
This is a cry for help. I need somebody to adopt me. I am tired of being an adult. I'm tired of being an independent woman. I need somebody to adopt me and be feeding me, because after what my eyes saw in the market today, after what my eyes saw in the market today, I don't think I want to continue on this journey of being an independent woman. I said, let me cook 2 pots of soup and put in the fridge. Then I went to the market with 50,000 naira. Look at the things that 50,000 naira bought for me. What did I buy? Okra. If I tell you that this okra is 2,500 naira, will you believe me? This okra you are looking at is 2,500 naira. Ugu that they used to sell 50 naira before, I bought this ugu for 500 naira. Just look at uziza, that if you smile well with your customer, she will dash you uziza. I bought this thing for 300 naira. Half penta of gari is now sold for, hey, gari ayafu, ala na apoge. No, because stop that nonsense. You and who is doing that one? This gari, I bought half penta of gari for 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira for half penta of gari. Pepper, this pepper is 500 naira. 500 naira. Oporoko. Normally, this kind of stockfish, they sell it for 100 naira, I think. Now, this oporoko is 500 naira each. So this oporoko is 1,000 naira. Maybe when they see, oh, I don't know where this country they carry us, they go. And somebody will tell me to be doing independent woman, to keep being an adult. I don't want again. Look at this. This thing is bitter leaf. Obelifa, this small thing is 500 naira. Bitter leaf that I want to use and cook a egusi soup, 500 naira. This thing is mixture of crayfish, opei, and okay, this is just for, I want to put it in ogbono soup. This is just crayfish and opei. This crayfish and opei you are seeing here are both I bought them for 1,002. The crayfish is 1,000 naira. Opei is 2. That is 100 naira each. The crayfish 1,000 naira. Onions 500 naira. Onions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500 naira. I don't know where this country is going to. Egusi. This is 3 cups of egusi. 3,000 naira. 1 cup is 1,000. 1 cup 1,000. 3,000 naira for 3 cups of egusi. Apple, even apple people don't they do their own, they don't they do their own shakara. This apple, I bought it for 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira. How many pieces? How many wraps? 12 wraps, 2,000 naira. See the size of the apple. So you will not be thinking it's big apple. See the size. This thing now, I bought it for how much? 2,000 naira. Okay, this one is the crayfish that I want to use to cook egusi soup. Inside this crayfish there is opei, there is also, I don't know what they call also in English. Crayfish is 1,000, also is 200, opei is 200, and dry pepper is 200 naira. That is 1,006, abi 1,008. And this is ogbono. 1/4 cup of ogbono, not half cup. 1/4 cup of ogbono, 1,500 naira. 1,005. And you people, I'm not doing again. This one is white gari. That one, the first one was brown gari. This one is white gari. It's I just bought 4 cups. The 4 cups I bought it for I think 800 naira, be 1,000 naira. I can't recall. And this one is meat. I bought this meat for 20,000 naira. Look at this meat. I bought this meat for 20,000 naira. Just the only thing I bought for myself that I will eat is that I won't cook is mango. Even mango is on the high side. 8 pieces of mango is 1,500 naira. German mango. So please, if you are looking for somebody to adopt, I'm looking for those people that used to say, I can feed you and your entire family. Please, come and carry me. I'm tired. I cannot do again. I don't want to be an independent woman again. I don't want to be an adult again. Okay, you and the adult, you people should carry the adult and carry the cup. Carry every trophy that comes with being an adult and being an independent woman. I am confessing now to the world that I don't want to be an independent woman again. I don't want to be an adult. My eyes cannot continue to see this kind of thing. So please, I'm begging. My knees are on the ground. People, please, if you know that you can adopt me, send me a DM. I don't mind. Please, I will be washing your clothes. If you have a car, I'll be washing your car. I'll be doing anything at all you want. I'll be cooking anything at all you want. I'll be doing it. But please, I'm begging you.
When Joseph Wires was in his prime, he was the most colorful politician in Nigeria. As Senate President, one of the most powerful under President Shagari.
Yes.
And he did achieve that in his 30s. Right? His parties were the place to go to because President Shagari was not particularly a partying person. And Alex Ekweme, the vice president, was not either. So he was the person who had convening capability for the social dimensions of power. And when you read the biographies, autobiographies from that era, you see that he was a man willing and dealing. He was the person deciding who to allow in cabinet and who not to allow. And, you know, if you read Emeka Anyaoku's autobiography, for instance, he tells how Emeka Anyaoku was nominated in 1983.
The second term,
yes, as foreign affairs minister. And he was rejected by Senate. First time. Who was the person who rejected him? Joseph Wires. Yes. Now Joseph Wires dies, and his body cannot be returned to Nigeria because his kids are too destitute, and they want Nigerians to return the body of their late father to Nigeria. You know, they want to socialize the costs of burying their father. Right? Now, why do I tell this story? Where did Fidel Castro die? He died in a Cuban hospital. He died in the care of Cuban doctors.
Yes.
Where did Nelson Mandela die?
Right there in South Africa. In
Nigeria, our big people get returned to our country in the cargo hold of foreign airlines. The remains returned to Nigeria in the cargo hold. These are people who have been flying first class all their adult lives, right? They now get returned in the cargo hold of foreign airlines on their final journeys back to the country. Why? Because most of them stole the hospitals in which they could have been looked after in their old age. They stole the schools in which their grandchildren could have gone, to which their grandchildren could have gone. The roads that could have taken them home to a safe final journey, they also stole. And they stole the future of the children that could have buried them. And so the children have now taken over their villages. They are all exiled from their village.
My brother Oshoku, they blame the reason why we are in poverty now. Why petrol is high, is blaming it on the north where then they get plenty children. Does it make sense to you? Even our own papa, we born the two of us, he had over 30 children. I think I'm number 27 or number 25 out of his own children. Is our father from the north? My brother. Our father na Yoruba they born where Igbo self they born where. Because anywhere where you they practice polygamy, you must born. And anywhere where light no day, where you have to sleep early, you must cuddle to sleep. If you give them lights, they sleep in AC. They don't need to cuddle Mama Ngozi. Because you didn't give them job, they will have been able to take care. And China was able to stop theirs. So it's still government duty, orientation agencies that are dead instead of them to be alive. If they say if you born more than 3, you pay us this amount. Everybody go do family planning. They won't want to pay. The buck still stops at government table. They are the one watching them doing it. So protest is on. Nobody's going to stop us for one day.
Igbos, stay away. Igbos, stay in your houses. You'll be used as an scapegoat. They will target you and they will waste you. Igbos, we have died enough. Our blood has filled the street enough. Allow those who feel they can do it, let them go and do it. We'll be strong enough. For this protest, let us be weak now. Let those ones who are strong, let them stand on the street. Igbos, be weak now to sit at home. If there's any sit at home that will be effective, not the one you have done on Mondays, let it be the one that will happen at this protest. As one of the leaders of this country, as one of the leaders from the southeastern region, that you love and you have confidence in, I am telling you, if you have never shown weakness before, let it be shown now. Igbos, we have shown strength in civil war. We have shown strength in agitation. We have shown strength in fighting for IPOB and Masob and all the rest of them, in sitting at home. Please be weak now. Because they were looking for opportunity to slaughter you. Sit at home.